All right, let's see what happened in this choke job because what transpired in the second half of this game was catastrophic. 2018 Rockets level catastrophic. Up 24. Well, right now they're up 22. So I want to see that stretch. What happened in the third and the fourth? Pitch, he's coming off that. Turns into a stagger like a floppy. Cut back, he cheats. Get to your spot, float. Off rip to start the quarter. Great play. Look at that. He can cheat. Great catch. Rip. Cut back. Exploit that drop. Good help by Duran though. Comes down. He gets the switch. Pretty good spacing. Shooter in the strong. Shooters. Dunker. Good stunt. Good stunt. Forced to get off the rock. Lift. Fly by. It's ridiculous. In and out. Cross. Good stunt. Good job by Cade. Now he's forced to pick it up. He's kind of sleeping here. Asar? Because he sees him lifting. But he overreacts. So now he can catch. Pump. Fly by. Attack. Now Tobias is forced to make that low rotation. But he's so hugged. You can see they're not ready to help. I don't think they expected to. Well, he's looking at it. But he's hugged. Yeah, they're definitely not ready for that. It's a great scoop. So this is where they're up 24. Now it's basically all bricks from here. Quick step up. They're going to switch. So they've been switching their two-man game. Wing guard, that's fine. Backside, he's setting that pin. Again, you got a shooter. Settling. I'm fine with this. You got a mismatch, right? He's gapping. I don't want him shooting threes, but just be 5 out. Quick pitch. He's going to take middle. Great show. Again. Pump. Quick chase. Lay. Wow. Asar. That skinny. Tries to take away the drive, so he pounds. Step back. Nope. Quick chase. Get. Lay. I think if he's this behind, Wendell could crack him here. I think he releases early. Because if he cracks him, now you force Duran to veer. You still have a mismatch with 7 on the clock. But you allow him to just kind of recover. So he's turning tight, but he gets to chase for free. Duran doesn't have to come out. Asar's able to recover. Palm. Great block. Alright, so they settle for 1. Aggressive switch. This is what I like. But why is... I guess Bane isn't really necessarily looking to set a drag. He's just really cutting through. He's looking to fill. But he got him on a tween. Great job to peel onto him. Great job by Cade. Tries to fan. Great rip and go. Because now he's behind. Duran's there. See what happens. He's cutting out the slot. Hits the spray. There's the right read. Low. Help the helper on the crack. He's playing 2. He takes away the cut. So now he's forced to make this 2-way. But to me, it's Bankero. He doesn't do it. A no look? What is that? A little look off? So this must be in a closeout. Not sure why they're matched up the way they are. So he's going to attack. Again, low rotation. He wants to lob. Tries to challenge Duran. And I like that. Tobias is ready. So again, just good defensive principles. You rotate, but he's left alone on that single side. Because Cade's hugged to him. Good job by Suggs lift. Not even. He's already there. It's a line. But he also beat Duran, but Duran's also there. Not really, actually. Vertical. Great stop. So now they get the switch. He wants him to bring Duncan into the action. Like saying, yo, go. But he already has a... maybe not really a mismatch, but... Alright, so bring Duncan. He said, yo, go bring him. He's going to look the hedge, right? No, they just switch it. But he opens up. Good help by Duran again. He's stuck. No outlet. Rushes that doo-doo. What is Black saying? I have no idea. Between, cross. I think he wants to hedge. But because he's releasing on this little pop, Tobias has to honor that. Because he wouldn't jump it like that and open up. But now he's got to vacate. That's actually a good recovery. You can see Wendell, he's looking to loop, vacate, flash on that weak dunker. Good job by Duran. Step up, Asar, he's ready to crack. Again, great defensive structure. Everybody's just ready. So now what? Nothing. Paolo's got to lift here too. Because now him and... He's letting Cade play 2 for free. But he can't even see him on his throwback. Look at this. There's no line here. What do you... It's too congested here. Spacing's off. Good job by Tobias. Not just ball washing. Fan out. Deny the pass. He rushes that. And this is the issue. When you get those stops... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's just great defense again. Asar and Duran, you can just see those two. See, I don't like them on the offensive end, but this is why you have to play them together. What they provide defensively, just a great recovery. Don't give him that. He sees it. He says, I can meet you there. Big gather, too. They're both going up strong. Vertical. Look at that verticality. Because even if he doesn't get the block, he allows Duran to get the block. Again, just great discipline. Don't bail him out. Absorb the contact, and he still eats that. Oh my goodness, man. So they've scored 2 points. It went from a 24-point lead to now 10. They've only scored 2 since. Probably a little exchange. Shoots it. He gambled a rip. Great show. He's in help. Look at their structure. Take that away. He lifts. He takes the corner. Ooh, I don't think Asar made the right read. Because on this rip, he beats Cade. Again, look how prepared they are on this backside. Whether it's Asar or Tobias on this second help. Again, Duran ready. Pulls in as the low man. Helps take this away. And Asar's got to play too. But there's no... I guess there is a line here. And his man does a good job of lifting. De Silva. So he shoots it. Now he sees him on his peripheral. Quick throwback. Great fill. He hesitated too. Why? Pump. Resurface. For what? That was a very important shot by De Silva. Alright, so it looks like they're going to a chin. Rip him off. He's going to shallow throw, and they're going to flow into a double drag. Wow. That's why these cuts, when it looks like they're emptying out, they're really just misdirections. They're disguising stuff. So now they flow into a double drag. He's not in a position to switch that. Does Duran step out? All right, good job. They just switch it. They concede this. They scram. Nope. Swing. Got caught in rotation. So right here, he can't make that recovery. He's forced to switch this. And as this is happening, because they had to concede this mismatch, he's trying to scram this. Right, Tobias wants to get onto Wendell. But on that, he just pops. So now you got 2 on Wendell. He's forced to make that rotation. They're on their heels. Just swing. Great read by Suggs. Could he stunt? Nah. And it was broken down on that scram. Alright, back-to-back breakdowns. Nothing transpires here. They want to flow into that second side. Quick pitch again. He looked to rip base. Ooh. Duncan very aware. He's opening up. He's still opening up. Again, stay. Get ready. Whoa. So now once he sees Cade, jab. Oh, he got him. Now he gets middle. Little stunt. That's actually not a bad look. 1-2, but he's not proficient. So I think they put 2 here. Try to turn a corner. Good show. Reed usually does play high. They like his levels high. So it makes sense. So they take that away. Cade, again, ready. In the gaps. Everybody's in help. Now they're going to flow into a second action. So they're going to exchange. Quick pitch. No ball screen. Has to play ones. Throw back. It's great defense. It's really good defense. Tossies. One dribble. Tobias is there. Cut. Stuck. Good job not to ball wash, though. Jenkins, he almost got caught ball washing because he's going to fill behind here. Throwback. He's there. Stay down. Again, it's just discipline. Don't give them closeouts to attack. Let's see what they go to. All right, they're looking for some hunting basketball. You got 2. Who do you want? Good hedge. Force them far out. Again, if they're going to take these, settling, just keep compounding the misses. Because he's ready to hedge, too. You can see Jenkins, he's ready to hedge. So there's nothing there, but he sees this lane because he's so hugged to the Silva. But then, boom, Duncan's there. Force him far. Right, now he's forced to go wide. Tobias able to recover. He settles for a jumper. So now they're really struggling to find an advantage. Right. And you can also see Paul Reed is there. He's looking to flood it. Cade would be responsible for that. So even if you want to take him in the post, they'd be ready on his backside. Not sure what happened, but it might have been him bringing Jenkins, so De Silva, and then so he probably brought De Silva, looked to hedge. Not exactly sure. Then he might have flared him off. Tobias is there, ready to take that away. All right, they're going to peel this. Great job. Good communication, little point switch. Oh, that's Anthony Black. I thought that was Paolo. All right, that makes sense. So now it gets off it, gets it back. Again, Reed is going to show. Blitz. And now Batade. Let's see what he can do. Another great low rotation. And you can see the Magic are really struggling now. So now Batade is thinking, all right, what are we going to do? We're going to play second side? Tell him just attack. He makes the proper rotation here. Duncan, he's there early. Get a hand on it. He had to spray it right here on this step. Because now you play right into it. You can't get to that spot. They're there. They're going to meet you. So you probably looped around, right? Making that little shallow. Rip the HO. Great switch here. Just switch it. They can face guard, deny, pitch, gets cleaned, can't go under, veer. Now you get another block. Again, just great defense. No botch coverages. That might have been a foul, though. Can't really see. But again, take away that's a little Peja. Just take away everything. You can see how active everybody looks. You can see they're not just hugging their man. They're communicating, yo, get over there. He wants him to be the low man. He'll play too. Right? Simple pre-switch. You can see. See. Flare him. We're just going to cut through. Chase. Quick flip. Reed was ready to show too. Look how high Reed is. I'm there. You want to turn this corner? No. So he's trying to clean him. He's caught. He's caught. But they haven't found one in a while. Actually, the entire third, I think. They haven't made one. So again, just forcing him to continue settling from deep because they can't find advantage. Face guarding, denying any second action. It's not a bad look, but haven't been in a rhythm. So again, it must have been a high ball screen, huh? Where'd he come off of? Did he pull all the way off from that weak side or that strong side? Well, what would be the strong side? Dang. He settles for that? Black looks sick. Because how are they in this position and you don't swing that to the weak side? Step back. This might be their best look. And now palm, he's going to pull all the way over. You could even throw it back here. Have him attack his closeout. But now you settle for that. There's 5 on the clock. Look at his body language. Face guarding, top locking him. Right, good job. Not sure what they're looking for because this is not really a switch you want. The switch is there. He's telling him, take the corner. Because he's hugged. Bane does a good job setting that screen. Pretty much screening 2 here. Sar's forced to switch. Meets him at the spot. Absorbs the bump. Again, just great defense by Sar this quarter. And I like this by Duran. Pulling in early. Being ready. He's high, but that's great defense by Sar. You can even see here. If they don't call that, Cade's already shifting low. He's ready to play too. Maybe off a rip. Stick. It's a great blind side right here by Sar. Spacing's not right. Duran's able to recover. Stick up. Looking to turn back. Find Bane on that outlet. But he just gets him on that blind side. Strip. Yeah, these two have been doing a ridiculous amount of work on defense. 2-man game. Probably a pitch. He's going to empty out. Get on his clear side. They've been switching these. Anything with a wing and big, they'll just outright switch. So he's going to be high. Doesn't want to take it. Again, good communication by Duncan telling him, yo, you're low, man. Him and Cade. The gaps. Quick shift. Cut off. Not a foul. It's a travel. Why did he pick up his dribble, though? Looking for the pass. Wait. He actually didn't even dribble. Doesn't want to try and race Duran here on this clear side. I think that's why he's communicating stay. He would be the low man regardless. But maybe he's expecting him to drive baseline. Bear doesn't. Swing it. Catch. Flat. Bump. Surprised that's not a whistle. Wait, that's a travel? Catch. Pump. His pivots on the floor though. Catch, pump. What? Alright, so this is where it gets even worse. The third was bad, 3 for 17, but 1 for 20. And a potential closeout at the crib after being up 24. Let's see. So Cade's gonna stay in. Magic pretty much have their second unit. Doesn't even open up. Now he's going to get cracked. Again, look how aggressive Reed is. It's borderline a blitz at that point, the way he jumps these. So it comes off, jumps it. Again, low man's early. This is how you do your work early. Swing, swing, two-way, swims, O-board. Nah, nothing easy. It's the right play by both of them. There's not much. He jumps it. He's forced to make this jump pass. Good job by Wendell. He's going to release right on that short, and now he's greeted. I like Asar staying here. I'd rather him be close to Bane than shift too low, because he's able to take this away. I'd rather Bane make the extra, give the Silva the swing swing, and then trust Javante can make that closeout. Good effort, I mean. Closed out as fast as he could. Again, good defensive principles. And then this, that face guard, they always try to do this. They always get swam around. Pull off. Then Reed just saves it. Good awareness by Reed. Vertical, up, vertical, and get a block. So we got Paolo back in. So now he's coming off this ball screen. Again, look how much they're pulling off this weak corner. Again, just pull off, man. Clog the paint, shrink the floor. So got a shooter now. Bane was here, Suggs, Jamal was there, but now it's this unit. Going to this two-man game. So again, you can tell by their positioning. Reed was definitely showing. Setting him to the sideline. He's making this tag, low man's early, so they're taking away this roll. He's going to lift. Great flat. Cut him off. Good stunt. Again, great defensive principles. Take that away and be ready to rotate. Right now, he gets to recover. He recovers. Doesn't bite. K doesn't give him a closeout to attack. Tries to attack the lead. Cut off. Now he's trying to use that space right there that he created. Try and bump Cade. But he just absorbs it. Great defense. So again, this is going to be their alignment. So they want Bane in the strong. Suggs on the wing. It's more of the slot right now. Two-man game. Have Wendell rolling. Where's that two side? Have him attack the single side. And you got the Silva in the corner. I think he got a switch here, right? He might have just got a switch here. Or here. Let's see. Alright, so now he's trying to say Cade. Tween. That's just great defense again. I mean, Cade's playing some really good point of attack defense. Tween. Hezzy. Goes hard right. Again, look at Reed. Everybody's just ready to rotate. They just seem active. Even Duncan Robinson seems active. Just the way he's scanning the floor. So he knows he's going to rotate. So he immediately cracks, right? Make sure his man's not doing some backdoor. Cade, absorb the bump. Vertical, just stick up. Force him to shoot over top. Everybody get ready to crash. Take away any O-boards. Because Wendell could get an O-board right here. Because Reed had to pull off and help. But even Tobias, good awareness. Secure the possession. So now the alignment's a little changed. I mean, regardless, they have spacing. And so he's got this mismatch. All right, so this is the switch right here. So it was Bane. All right, I see. So now he's got Duncan. They probably had to concede. Good job to fight. Try to deny that entry. And then again, early. Right? So as soon as he's there, boom, you got the tilt. Now, Cade does a good job cracking. Tobias playing too. He's going to cut. He has to cut. But then Reed's able to just... Dang, that's really good defense. It's really, really good defense. Just the proper rotations. It's a good fight by Duncan too. It's a farther catch. Now he's able to make that rotation. He can't spin base. Tobias does a good job. Oh no, I thought he was pointing to the Silva, cutting down the gut. No, he's not in help. He's not. But Reed. Great job to get off that double early. He reads it. I think he was pointing. No, he might just be running, and he meets him at the spot. Goes up. Even Cade. Wendell doesn't seal Cade here. So they both get to contest. Is that blocked? It is, right? Then it hits off the rim. To be pinned down, top lock. Good job, take it away. Don't be concerned with that. Now he's going to chase on that clear side. They're going to switch it. He's going to drop. All right, they do switch it. Tough two. Another action blown up. So, okay, they're going to wheel. It's going to fill behind. Everybody's getting... And look at the low man again. You can see even Wendell really has no options in these. It was a little bit of a late switch, but look at the low man. Look at Duncan. Because this man's cutting through. He's going to empty out. But he's scanning. He's ready for this. So he's there to take away this role. Asar's ready to play two. Cade's in a position to play two. Tobias, Duran, they're able to switch that a little late. Right, I think Tobias was kind of reading Duran. He's thinking, all right, now you're going to take him. Now I can just veer it. And Paolo a 1-2 dribble pull. Just contest. Make him make a two. Again, great defensive possession. And now they're going back to this. Now they're going to play 5L, looking for a hunt. Clips him. Doesn't get it. Throw back. And look at Cade. Already making that rotation. So he sees Anthony's got two. He knows he wants to release. He wants to hit him on that little short. Gambles. Can they peel off? Able to recover. That's probably makeable. This is probably the most makeable shot. Or I should say their best look. See, he's already pulling in too. So Duran's ready. He's ready. Did he have to gamble? Because this kind of opened up that pass. Now he's on his heel. Quick swing. But I like that he closed flat. Because they haven't made anything. If he makes it, sure. If he's hot, you run him off the line. But here, just close flat. See if he can make it. He can't. You win. So now I think this is when the Magic start to panic because now it's 74-72. The Pistons have made a 26-point swing in a quarter and maybe 2-3 minutes. So 15 minutes has been a 26-point swing. Now they're slowly taking control of the game. And I think the Magic are stuck now because his and Wendell's two-man game, they're just switching it. So Tobias and Duran, when he's tried to hunt Duran or Cade, Cade's been great at the point of attack, cutting off drives. Duncan's held his own, even the one time in the mid-post. Reed was early to tilt, so they blew that up. Backside rotations. And I think now they're struggling to think of an advantage. So again, they're going to go to Paolo. And now I think they're looking for Bane. So now they're going to hammer him. Flare. And he can't make that. That's not a bad look at all. Duran's in drop. He gets clipped. He cheats it. This is a great look for Bane. I can't lie. You can see the coaching staff is telling him, yo, he's getting there. He's telling someone to come up. They dodge it, but who are they talking to? Duran? Because Asar cheated here. Playing him high, little push off. Duran should jump that. He's not even really aware. This might be the one possession where I say it's questionable. So that didn't work, and now they're going back to hunting basketball. Right, he got the switch with Anthony Black. He probably emptied out. They're going to flatten the floor. He's a little high, but has to drift. Because now you're letting Cade just cheat for free. So in the gaps, he's going to plug it, stunt, forced to pick the rock up, and now you can fan out. And this is why spacing matters. Just him being here is allowing K to just plug that. Couldn't he be here? Far, deep in the wing. Catch that, you drive that. Just give him a line high, because if he's that low, give him a better line to where you can just stampede it. So now again, a mismatch doesn't get exploited. He picks the rock up, trying to find an outlet. Nothing. Everybody's wheeling, looking to flash, and that's what they find. They're going to flow into a quick pitch. He goes under, they switch it. All right, that's good. Long bounce. So again, everybody's just looking to flash. He does. Is that Luke won? He's telling him, push him out maybe. Why is the SAR going under though? That's twice. Thankfully, Duran's ready for this one. Quick pitch, he sees it. Alright, he's on his heels. Decent closeout though. He's at least ready. So this is the O board. Now they get matched up. Got a mismatch. They had to because Duran had to take him, so he probably crashed. Now he's going to empty out. So this is the advantage. Now you can see they're looking to space the floor. He's telling him, yo, I would have Paolo get to the corner. But now they get to scram this too. Because you have an advantage here too. But now in the moment, because they're just setting up, getting their alignment right, they get to scram this. And he settles for that. This is a big possession, right? Pistons down 2. You missed one opportunity. You got to score here. Don't even need this. Pulls a bomb. You got a shooter in the strong corner. He's opening up. He's pretty much sending him right here. He can get to his favorable hand. I feel like their held defense might not be in position either. Star rotates. He's probably late. But Bane's settling there. He bails him out. Alright, let's see what they go to now. They're going to a quick stack. They probably want him to catch it on the wing. But he gets clipped, so he'll take that. That's a fine shot. Oof. Unlucky here. Because I think he wanted to catch it, but if he's coming off that clean, comes a pin down. He's clipped. Duran can't get out. K's not going to get out. He just misses. But again, they are cold, and then a dumb foul. Again, nothing worked for Bane, so they said, let's get back to some hunting basketball. Let's see what happens. So they must have got this first switch between Suggs and Paolo. That's why we got Cade on Paolo. And now they're looking for that second switch. He goes over. K's pointing. Recover. You're good. But why is... He loses the rock there. Now he has to pick his dribble up. Because if he actually didn't do that right there, he gets to turn the corner for free. Because Cade really doesn't want to concede the switch. He wants Duncan to be able to recover on the hedge. Or on this navigation, I should say. But he loses it. So now he's forced to pick the rock up. And now he just got to attack Cade. And look at Duran. Already pulling over. Looking to flood it. Bomb. Fade. Great defense by Cade again. Because Paolo's first option is Duncan. His second option is Cade. But Cade held his own on a lot of these possessions. Let's see. Tween. Hezzy. 1-2. Bomb. Doesn't really bomb. Cade's there. Cut him off. Duran's ready to help. No drop off because Tobias is playing 2. Settle for a tough 2. No touch. Alright, still a 6-point game. He's setting this early flare. There's nothing there. So did he bring him into the action? Why are they matched up like this? Maybe it's just a cross match. Alright, let's see. You already got the matchup you want. Swing. And they're just looking for something. They're desperate right now. Because he sees Asar in the gaps. Swing. But that's an easy recovery. Little flyby. Can't make shots. Can't exploit mismatches. So again, trying to bring Duncan early into the action. I set this little step up. Alright. So Suggs, he's going to try and attack it early. Great cutoff again. Yeah, Duncan's holding his own too. Absorb the bump. Duran's ready again. The rotations are clean. And then look at Asar lurking on that. He's poaching. You get a ridiculous block. Okay, just look at this. Concede it. Absorb it. Sees the help. Sees him open on the drop off. But Asar on that blind side. Help the helper. That's ridiculous. All of them have been doing so well, actually. It can't just pinpoint one player. Cade's holding his own. Duncan has. Their help has been consistent. They're switching. Alright, now the game is completely out of hand. Down 10. Lost all control. Momentum is completely shifted. I mean, it's shifted for a while now, but again, look at. They're trying to get that big. Duran just switches onto him. Cut off. You're stuck. Swing. Peel. Another great peel. And they're selling from deep. I mean, he just can't exploit anything. He's cut off by Duran. They can't find Bataze. He's not going to duck or seal Tobias. So now he's stuck. He says, all right, I got to get off the rock. Cade is kind of ball watching. Pretty poor fan. Gives him the corner, but then good awareness by Duran. And just peel. He's a little late, but it's Paolo. Paolo's going to fill. Who cares? Give him that. That's a one possession. Now let's see. He cuts through. He's going to set a step up. They're going to go guard to guard. They switch it. They're going to go for that wedge. Try and get him in a spot. Look at the way they just switched everything. That's crazy. Oh, so they went small. So they said forget bigs. All right, I see why. So Tinsley's thinking they're just going to switch our Paolo and big ball screens. So let's just go small. Because they're basically reading 1 through 5 at that point. So let's just go small, switch everything. So right here he comes off, guard to guard, him and Cade switch. He sets this wedge, try and get him a post position. He fights through, look for the splits, pin him, screen to screener action. Asar and Cade switch. Now what do they go to? He can't even get a catch in the mid post. He can't get a catch off that screen to screener. Now you got Suggs trying to attack Tobias. Let's see. And he settles. And he airs. So this is their only make of the quarter. Quick pitch. They switch. Try to cut off. He split it. Alright, so they're coming down. We got Duran assigned to Paolo because they went small. He switches. That little rip by Paolo. Jab. Rip back. Cade try to do that thing. Try to cut him off, but he can't. Beats him to the spot. All Duran can do here is stunt. Could they have peeled that too? Maybe Duran can peel that. Take the drive. Cade takes Suggs. Alright. Looking to hunt Jenkins. He's going to hedge it. Stay attached. Don't concede the switch. Right. They're still looking for some hunting basketball. Good job to open up. Shade it. Force him back to Duran right here. Force him back to his right. Now he sees Duran. He's cut off. He's going to pull back. So they completely blew that up. Picks his dribble up. Swing. Now he's going to make something happen. That's great defense. And look at Asar. I mean, this is crazy. Because he didn't even need to rotate. And look when he starts rotating. Just 2 steps. 2 little steps, too. Rip. Middle. Jenkins is there. Bomb. Oh, he does kind of win that. Off the big bump, but then trust your defense. Asar. Could he have swung this though? Because he pulled all the way over on that bump. But they've been missing threes the entire second half, so I get why he's taking this. It looks like an easy two. But then Asar's just there to meet it. That's ridiculous. Yeah, look at this. I mean, we've got Duran locking up Paolo on the perimeter. They intentionally cross-matched this, too. This is an intentional assignment. Because they went small. He's stuck. Get off it. He's there. Close the gap. Jab. No way, Cade. But then low man. Ready. Close. Peel. Another help. I mean, yeah, they're on one string. Jab. Cade's beat. He's low man. Because Bane was going to cut through. He's looking to empty out, but now he's at the dunker. No drop off. Because he sees Tobias reading that. Maybe he could, though. Now he closes. Beats that closeout. He's looking to pop out. Right, he's looking to empty. He's going to fill right there. But then Cade's showing. He actually beats Cade here, too. High pickup. And then he just runs into Jenkins. So he had to run through 1, 2, 3 players. Decent enough to make him put that up too strong. Then a couple turnovers. Let's see this. Inbound. Early throw ahead. They just trap him. Strip. Man, you can see the Pistons turning on defensively. I mean, you can even see here. Just pressing. Don't give him an easy outlet. Throw it up. And then once Cade reads that he has no outlets here, because you got 3 back. I think Wendell might be at the dunker. So the Silva's actually got no outlets right now. Everybody's in the backcourt. What'd Cade do? Oh, let's just trap him. Gets aggressive. Trap. He panics. Strip. That he's trying to shield it. Nope. So this looks to be not even sure. He's coming into the action. Maybe they both emptied out. Looking for Cade here. I think they've been fine with this. I don't think this is really a mismatch for Paolo. That's why they're looking for dunk. I mean, this is lazy. So nothing transpires here. Why are they just occupying the same spots though? Why isn't someone just emptying out? So he really doesn't. So Suggs doesn't know what's going on. So that strong side. All right, he's just getting face guarded. He's pulled in. He's been sitting at this half space. Just swings it up top, but I mean, he's right there. He can shoot that all day. It's crazy. Oh, he traveled. No? I mean, look at that hop. How's he hopping there? One dribble, hop step. Feet are planted. Hop step again. Hop step. Hop step again. That's crazy.